Okay, cool. So now I think we're live. Hi everybody. This is actually the first time that I'm going live, and I'm quite excited. So let me see. It's quite new. Okay, cool. I don't know if anybody will see that live, but anyway, let's just not wait on anybody and just get right into it. So I set up the channel like a month ago, and it's about ear training, and this is because I think ear training is kind of like the key to making music, in the sense of to really fully enjoy making music for yourself and to be actually good in it. And for me, it also is, it's not just a tool that you have, like, let's say, a technique on your instrument, like if you're a guitarist. It's not like tapping or being able to play with a pick or something like that, or hammer-ons. It's not just a tiny part with which you can like be able to play something. It is more like, in general, you kind of like need ear training to in every aspect of making music. And this channel is dedicated to that. So you're gonna find exercises that I liked myself over the time, and I was doing over the time, and which helped me a lot. And you're gonna find exercises that I'm excited about nowadays, that I came across like on the internet, or that just came to my mind. Yeah, that's basically it. And for today, I wasn't planning in detail what we're gonna do, but I think we just started somewhere where a beginner could profit from. And I think a very good starting point is being able to hear the difference between major and minor. Because I think, or I would say, without having any study on that, that the major and the minor sound are the most common ones we hear in nowadays music, and in the music we hear. So it totally makes sense to distinguish the two, and it's not complicated though. Yeah, let's just jump right into it. So listen to that sound. This is the major sound. One more time. This is major. So if you want to find out like the difference between major and minor, try to give each of them a few words that can, or that describe the sound for you. Like, what words could you think of that describe that sound? I would say many people come up with, it sounds open, bright, friendly, those words. Whereas in comparison, listen to that one. This is minor. What words come to your mind? Like, how would you describe it? I think for that sound, many think of like the opposite, like a darker, moodier. it's a darker and moodier sound. Can sound a bit unhappy, melancholic, those kind of words. Let's listen back to major. And this is minor. So with major it really opens up, whereas with minor it sneaks back in the corner. At least for me. I hope you can hear the difference. A second thing that can help along with those chords is think of a movie scene that could go along with the sound. Major, when you think of major, it could be like a happy end, a happy movie scene, like the heroes finally succeeded, you know? Whereas in comparison, the minor sound sounds like this, a very dramatic, like a rainy funeral scene could go along with that. And the cool thing about having those movie scenes in mind, at least for while you're practicing, you don't have to have the movie scene in mind when you're in a bandstand. But for practicing, I think it helps a lot because it is hard to think of the exact opposite. So like the major sound, that soundtrack with a rainy funeral, that's very unlikely. Whereas with that sound, a happy end where the heroes finally succeeded, it's also very unlikely. So I think that helps to distinguish the two. All right. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to play a few major and minor chords for you, and let you a few seconds of pause to think and just guess what it is, and I tell you the solution afterwards. Is there actually somewhere where I can see how long this stream is? Oh, here it is. Yeah. All right. Cool. For the guitarists, I just turn around a bit so that you can see what I'm playing. All right. What do you think? What is this? This is major. And this one here? Major again. What do you think about this one? Again, major. What do you think about this one? This is minor. And if you think it's like it's too quick or it's too slow what I'm doing, that is really something personal. Like you have to find your level and adjust your exercises to it. So I can't do just one pace here, but if you listen back or watch back to the video, you can use YouTube to speed it up or down. Although I have to say, if you can't hear it at that pace, I'd recommend you playing the chords on your instrument at first and really try to internalize the sound and really bond with the sound at first before you're gonna do that type of exercise. Okay, let's move on. What do you think about this one? Would you rather say it could go along with a rainy funeral, or would you say it better suits a happy end? This is the minor sound. Would be the happy funeral. There would be the rainy funeral. All right, next one. Major. Major. Minor. Minor. Major. 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 Minor. Minor. Major. Major. I try to speed it up a bit for the advanced learners. Major. Major. Minor. 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 Major. Okay, all right, let's stop here for a second. So I hope you get the major and minor sounds. What you can do with that is you can go more practically with it. Like, let's say the next time you're gonna listen to music, like if you're sitting in the car and you're listening to music like the radio or whatever it is, and you can concentrate on the music. You don't have to concentrate hard on the driving. Try to hear those sounds in actual music, and what's gonna happen is you will recognize the major sound and the minor sound, and then there are also other sounds that where you think, oh, what's this, and you can't really say what it is, and that could be because it's neither major nor minor, but don't worry about that. We'll cover that in a further lesson. So those are the two sounds. The other thing you could do with that is, or that we're going to do, is I'm going to play little melodies in either major or minor, and it's the same thing. If you have that feeling of, oh well, it sounds a bit unhappy, a bit melancholic, bit depressing, dark, moody, whatever, this is the minor sound. Like if it's, for example, if it sounds like that, this is the minor sound. Whereas if it sounds like this, this is the major sound. Okay, I tried to keep it a bit simpler than the last one. I was noodling around, sorry. Okay. What do you think? What is this? This is major. What do you think about this one here? Again, this is major. The next one, let's see. Maybe this one here. This was a minor melody. Could go along with that chord, the minor chord. All right, what about this one here? This is the minor sound. Okay, cool. I hope you get the idea. You can easily, depending on your abilities on your instrument, but you can easily record a few of them yourself, or like chords yourself, and listen back and try to guess what is what. You can also use, like, I have, let me look this up. I have a few things on that online. So there's actually this video here. Just a second. I'll put it in the chat here. So this is major and minor. Whoop. This is a video. It's a nice band sound, and you're gonna hear like major and minor chords randomly aligned, and so you can just guess what it is. There's no solution on that, but I also have something with a solution actually. Just a second. It's on all platforms. It's like on Spotify, but it's also here on YouTube. I'm gonna find it here on YouTube quickly, and then I'll post it in the chat. Where is it? Okay, here it is. it's actually like a full album on just on the stop. It's actually like a full album on just concentrating on major and minor. And the cool thing here is it's I have different tracks in different styles and different on different levels. So you have like pop, a pop track for beginners and a pop track for advanced learners. You have like a reggae tune, beginners, advanced. You have a Celtic tune, and different tunes without a melody, just the chord progression. And you're gonna hear me telling you the solution afterwards. So that is a cool thing. And on top of that, you can pan it, so you can turn down my voice, so you can play along it if you want. Cool. Let's do one more time major and minor chords, okay? This is minor. Minor again. Major. Major. Minor. Major. 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 Minor. Minor. All right. So let's just repeat what we covered so far. You have two different sounds that needs to be distinguished. One is major, the other is minor. Major sounds like this. Minor sounds like this. Alright? Try to find words to describe it. This can be open, happy, friendly, bright. This is major. And minor, dark, moody, melancholic, unhappy. This is minor. And the movie scenes that help to distinguish the two can be like a happy end for a major, or a rainy funeral for minor sound. All right. Yeah, that's basically it. If you're looking for something ear training related, or you have a follow-up question to that exercise we did today, don't hesitate. Just send me an email or leave a comment or whatever. Reach out to me. You're gonna find me, and I try to get back to you as soon as I can to answer your question, because as I said, I think ear training is the key to to become great at music, to really understand what's going on. And yeah, again, for me it's not a tool or something. It's not like an add-on, so like you can play and some extra practicing in ear training would make it even better or something like that. I think it's really the essence. And if you get ear training for yourself, you can really enjoy making music. And that is something that I was looking for so long. Because I mean, I can play a few things, or not just a few. I can really play, but the thing is, I always played with my mind, and I knew where I need to go to make it sound right. Not always, but I never used my ears, and that is why I never really got it. And I'm still working on it. But I also realized that this is the key. So yeah, anyway, I hope I could help you here. I'm gonna go live next Monday at 8 p.m. UTC. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to doing another lesson. Have a good evening. Bye bye, guys.